We are here in your house sports after dark. It's Manny D.
Your boy Vassos.
Boy Fat Sam. He might join us. We're not sure. He's currently in Arlington setting up the ring for the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight tomorrow night on Netflix. So
he's trying to fight Mike Tyson's pants because he said his balls was hot. And
it's getting cool out there. He doesn't want to get sick. Like, need a fight tomorrow night.
Dude, did you see the two different tests he has to take for the Texas commission?
Oh.
Because of his age, because he hasn't been commissioned in, I think, over 20 years.
Shit.
Has to take an EGG or an EEG and an EKG test just to be able to fight.
Man. Yeah, the EKG makes sense.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. Yeah, I didn't think about shit like that. Man. What are we doing talking about a Mike Tyson fight in 2024? What shit is that?
I mean, and it's not celebrity boxing or,
right,
or WWE or anything like that.
A legit fight.
He's not fighting Roy Jones Jr.
Oh yeah, was that COVID year?
No, that was coming out of COVID. I think
like 21, right?
I think that was 21.
Yeah, that was funny though. That was hilarious right there.
Snoop on the commentary.
Couldn't make it up, man. That's the shit we live for.
Like, to me, I think it's hilarious that A, that Snoop did it, and then B, somebody else saw it and was like, you know what? We want Snoop to do commentary for different other things.
Yeah. Snoop at this point, him and Shaq, man, they're competing to just say, fuck it, I'm going to do it.
Why not? They should do is they should just do Mauro Ranallo and Charles Barkley. Just let them go at it.
That'd be great. That'd be awesome. But yeah,
and then you have Vince McMahon. What a maneuver!
Cut Vince's mic off.
Yeah. Look at him.
Well, appreciate y'all joining us here this evening. Not joining us this evening, whenever you do see us. Then Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, Friday evening on Netflix. You like this Facebook page, share it, like it, do all that good stuff. Our YouTube channel, In Your House Sports. There it is right there. Click on it. We got like 26 subscribers. Can we get 30? Can we get 30? That's all I'm asking for.
Can we get 30 before Christmas?
Yes. That'd be the Christmas present to us.
Yes.
Priceless. We're also on X, Twitter, X, whatever you call it, In Your House Sports.
Instagram, In Your House .sports, and TikTok at In Your House Sports. Yeah.
So we're there. Yeah, we're everywhere. We'll be hitting up Rogue Media next week to do our recording. We didn't do one in October. I was out of commission, but back in action. So we'll be doing that next week. See you, the Pick'em champion. And
have you been keeping up with it?
No, I'm lost. Like I'm gonna crown you champion again. Like the last 2 months, it's like fuck. If I send the picks, just been all over the place.
There was weeks where none of us sent the picks, and I was like, oh man.
So we'll probably crown Justin the default champion again because either way, you probably got the most picks anyway.
I Roman Reigns my way into the defense.
You go Charlotte player. Just do it. But yeah, other than that, same old. We're gonna be talking about NFL action from this past weekend, college football action, talk about the playoff rankings towards the end of the show. Before we get to the NFL action though, this rumor of Deion Sanders going to the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know who started it. I just don't see it. It's not a good move.
No.
Not on Deion's part. Deion's a great coach. He's a great leader. But not that situation in Dallas. It's a shit show.
Well, and I think it started by people close to him. And I say people close to him. I know the main proponent that's proposed it has been Stephen A.
Yeah.
And Shannon Sharp has kind of said, hey, I would like to see this. He hasn't come out and said this is what should happen or needs to happen or will happen. He said this is what I would like to see. And then, of course, Chad Johnson is not making it any easier.
Yeah.
He's basically, the way he talks, he makes it seem like it's fact. He's trying to speak it into existence.
I would love it. Don't get me wrong. I would love it. The only thing is Jerry effing Jones.
Yes.
Of course, he wants the light. He wants the limelight. Like, he wants the limelight where you got Mike McCarthy as a head coach, right? But you get another alpha male like a Deion Sanders there. He's going to want the light more.
That's why it didn't work with Parcells. It only worked for so long.
Or Jimmy Johnson either.
Yeah.
Those two right off the bat. And so, yes, I would love it. I think Deion would do great. But even Deion himself said he can't coach the NFL because he doesn't respect players who get paid and don't have that same passion that he does for the game. He loves the game so much that he said, I'll have a roster of 53 men. Halftime, I'll end up with like 32.
Yeah.
Because of that passion, man. And, I kind of take it as Nick Saban when he went to the Miami Dolphins, right?
Yeah.
He got well because he was a hard ass. He was holding him accountable, and some of them didn't want to do all that. And so he went to go build young men to be NFL stars, just like Deion's doing right now at Colorado. Well, he did at Jackson State, now in Colorado. I mean, he's got it made.
Exactly. I look at it kind of as like, where was I going with that? I lost my train of thought. Like you said, I feel like grown men won't buy into what he's saying and say, hey, bro, we're already here.
Right.
And like you said, they don't want to be told. I remember what I was going to say. So you remember in Major League where he's like, hey, I don't have to do, it's in my contract written that I don't have to do any what I deem unnecessary calisthenics or whatever, I don't have to do this drill. I don't have to do this. I don't even have to practice if I don't feel it's necessary.
Yeah.
And I can see Deion just being like, no, you practice.
Yeah.
If you're healthy and if you're good enough and you want to play, you're going to practice.
Yeah. And you see, if he had control of the team that way, I think it'll work out. But with Jerry Jones there, like I said, that's the problem. If you look at Mike Tomlin at Pittsburgh, why he's been so successful, because he's a leader and he holds men accountable, and you don't hear about the owners or anybody getting in his way. And that's why he's been successful for so long. Bill Belichick was the way too for a while until, towards the end, got kind of rocky. But you look at those coaches in general, I mean, in general, it's the same thing. I think Deion will do the same way, but Jerry Jones is going to be the common denominator.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's probably why Belichick didn't even bother to field a call from Jerry Jones.
Yeah. So I would love it, like I said. I just realistically, though, it wouldn't work just because of Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
If he was out of the equation and you got your GM that would work with Deion hand in hand, it'd be great. But
just not going to happen. That, and it's like Dallas isn't getting the number 1 overall pick. Shedeur is not going past 1 or 2.
Yeah, no, he's not. Hopefully he goes in a good situation. I don't know. We'll see. Him in New York would be a great fit, though.
Yes.
It's New York. You got a Sanders in New York. Oh, yeah, come on. Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah, well, and even then people are trying to say, oh, it's a combo package. You fire Dayball and then you turn around and go get Shedeur. It's like that you're just assuming that he's going to leave for the job.
Yeah.
It's like what was it? The year before he left for Colorado, they were talking about, oh, he should go to TCU before Sonny Dykes took over. Like, oh, he should take over TCU. Oh, he should take over this program. This other big Nebraska, I remember, was one of the ones. They were talking about get rid of Matt Rule. He's had 2 years and he hadn't done nothing. Get rid of him.
Like, chill out, man.
Yeah, it was like, dude, like, and I get it. It's his strongest supporters, that want him out there. They want him in those prime, pun intended or unintended. They want him in those prime positions.
He
Florida
lives in the
State
area
wants
too.
him.
He lives in the Dallas area as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so the only thing that can change his mind, if they throw that bag at him, man, they throw that money at him, dude.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that can change it.
Exactly. But again, I don't think Deion's motivated by money.
No. We'll see. But Jerry Jones is off his rocker, man. He's been every week, every press conference he does, he's like, man, shut the hell up, dude. Then I'm like, you know what? Keep on. I want you to say something that's going to get you in trouble to where the league's going to be like, hey, let's vote this man out. Like something. Like, keep talking. He's going to say something stupid in the next couple of weeks.
They take him out back like in a Goodfellas. They put him in the car. Somebody's behind him with the ice pick.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're going to try to Donald Sterling him. They're just going to sit there with a tape recorder on him, hoping he says the N-word or something.
Something, man. He's got to slip up somehow because, I don't wish anything on anybody, but something like that, like say something stupid so you're going to get in trouble and you got to sell the team. That's all. That's it.
Because at this point, we know Jerry ain't going to die.
Nah, he ain't, man. At all. He's
like Vince McMahon. He ain't never going to die.
Yeah, let's just hope he was with Vince at one of those outings. Something, man. Gosh.
We hope maybe Jerry shit on somebody.
Anyway, through that, let's get to the NFL action. We already talked about the Ravens and Bengals last week because we're on there whenever that game ended. The Ravens won. The Germany game, right? The NFL Munich game. The Panthers and the Giants, right? So you got Daniel Jones, who's ass in two countries.
I don't know how you say ass in German, but he was that.
Horde ass.
Yes.
Panthers win 20-17.
I saw Bryce Young only threw for 146 yards. Is that what it was?
120.
It was 120. Okay. I knew it was under 160.
Yeah, it was 126 yards. Yeah, Daniel Jones throw for 190 yards. Let's see. Hold on a second. Sorry, I got a little eruption from little man.
No, you're good.
But yeah, Daniel Jones, 190 yards, had 2 interceptions.
You could tell Dayball's just at his wits' end.
He was in that press conference like, motherfucker. I'll just strangle him.
You could tell he was expecting not to be able to get on the plane.
Yeah.
Like you could tell he was expecting, all right, I'm going to get to the runway and then be like, actually, we booked your own flight for you back home.
He got you Spirit.
We got you Spirit, and we're going to go ahead. We've already packed up your office for you. So all you got to do is just get your car at the facility and go home.
But, obviously I don't care for the Giants, but at this point, man, you have to eat it up because of the money right now. And you lose to Bryce Young, right? Who got benched. You're giving him mojo right now, right? But if you're Bryce Young on the other side, how confident are you because you beat Daniel Jones? Because you look at both quarterbacks. Daniel Jones like, fuck, I lost to Bryce Young. But if you want to be like, it's Bryce Young. Bryce Young's like, fuck, I lost to Daniel Jones. Oh, but I beat Daniel. You know what I mean? Like,
it's like, yes, I won. It was Daniel Jones, though. So.
Yeah, then you lost like, fuck, I lost to Daniel Jones.
Mm-hmm.
And we sent our best to Germany. That we can clown the game from the beginning. It's the payback from World War II.
I heard they were trying to bring up war crime charges on us for sending that game over there. That's cruel and unusual punishment.
We're getting investigated. The country's getting investigated.
Yeah. Roger Goodell's on trial.
They're talking about, you said something about LT and Michael Strahan and Jake Delhomme would make better sense right now. I can't. Fucking Ray Caruth.
That's what I was going to say. We'll send you Ray Caruth. How about
at this point? But the Panthers won 2 in a row. I mean,
who had that on their bingo card this year?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it doesn't get better after this, but hey, they won 2 in a row.
They've won more games than they won last year.
That's an improvement. It's progress. Progress is progress. So we'll give it to them.
Exactly.
Man, so yeah, Brian Dable, man, he's in a rut right now.
He really is. He you can tell he's just like waiting for it. He's like, just whatever, man. Just you can tell he walks back there and he's like, Mr. Mara's not here yet. You sure he's not here?
He's growing hair. That's how stressed out he is.
Yeah.
Then you have the man. Let's check on the Broncos fans. Are y'all still all right? Chiefs win 16-14. Now block. My God.
Just
all you do is win, right? I mean,
and it's it's everybody saying, and I get it. It's some of it's tongue in cheek, but some of it's like, come on, man. Like they're like, oh, the refs help them. The refs do this. The refs can't have them lose. Patrick Mahomes sold his soul to the devil. I know this because my mother has said it too. And I'm like, no. It's like they just have become the villains and they've embraced that role.
Yep.
It's just they're good. They know how to win. It's gonna happen. And it's like, okay, I get it. They say, oh, they can't let Taylor Swift be on TV and not have them. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. It's like, shut up, dude.
Entertainment. That's what it is.
Yes.
They're like you said, they embraced the villain role. The Patriots had that mantle for so long. So long.
And it's not like they're cheating. It'd be one thing, the Patriots had, 3 instances of cheating? Yeah. Deflategate, what was
Spygate.
Spygate, what was the other one? Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah. There was something else. But yeah, those instances, stuff happens. You're like, okay, this is fishy.
Yeah.
It's just if you win and you get lucky, I mean, it's their time right now. It's going to run out one day. These games that they're winning, they're going to start losing down the line. It's going to happen. But right now, it's just like, I don't know. Every time they do something, like, oh. I mean,
yeah. And it's not like Denver's this great team anyway.
Right.
So it goes very much to like how we were. We'll get to this later, like BYU in Utah.
Yeah,
it should never be that close.
No, never.
It's like with Kansas City, you have to do like like Vegas did last year at Christmas. They just put them away and did not let them do anything.
Yeah,
they put their foot on their throats and they kept it there the entire time. Didn't let them get up.
So Chiefs are 9-0. Getting all the haters right now. You have the Steelers beat the Commanders 28-27. Pittsburgh. Oof.
Mike Tomlin. If Mike Tomlin doesn't win Coach of the Year, goddamn, I don't know what's going. Like if it's not him or if it's not Dan Campbell, it's got to be one of the two.
Yeah. Tomlin, man, he making Russell Wilson look like 2014 Russell Wilson.
He's making Russell Wilson look like Randall Cunningham in 90, was it 98? No, 97 with the
Vikings.
With the Vikings.
Yeah. I was gonna say making him look like Virgin Russell Wilson. We talk about the Commanders. I mean, they just finished their game just now. Too.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Steelers 8-2. Man. Oh, 7-2, excuse me.
7-2, yeah.
But yeah, doing a great job. Mike Tomlin, like I said, we always knew he was a great coach, but man.
That just speaks to the level of coach that he is and that like you said, the complete opposite of the Cowboys, where it's like the Rooneys are like, "You're our guy.
Mm-hmm.
You tell us what you need."
Yep. We'll handle business and you do your thing.
Yeah.
And he got scrutinized for benching Justin Fields. Remember that?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it's paying off so far.
Yeah. I mean, granted, it's like Russell Wilson hasn't been very good the last couple of years. You know, he hasn't. Last year, he wasn't terrible, but he wasn't good. He just wasn't terrible. And it's just, you know,
everybody hated him over there in Denver. Yeah, the Vikings beat the Jaguars 12-7. Man,
Mac
Saints.
Jones.
You got the Saints beat the Falcons. You said Derek Carr was like, we ball out now.
Yeah, it's like I got Allen fired again. Let's fucking go.
Atlanta slipping a little bit here.
Atlanta's a hard team to read. I feel like they're one of those teams that play up or down to their competition. Yeah. So, but that's I think that's just the Kirk Cousins thing.
Yeah. You see what you get with Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. He's either going to be really, really, really good or he's going to be really, really bad.
Yeah. So he probably needs to spend some more night out in the town, man, so he can get good.
He needs to get some heavier chains.
Yeah. He needs to listen to old Deion song, Must Be the Money.
Yeah.
And get hyped over there. Then you have the 49ers beat the Bucks 23-20. Got Debo Samuel slapping people.
He living up to his name, being Debo.
I was like, what the hell, man?
He straight Three Stooges them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
He slaps the what was it, the holder, and then gets the kicker on the follow through. Like he put or pie faces them and gets them both. It's like, dude.
I was like, you got to be kidding me. This is some crazy shit. Like, I always know players, they probably feel like that way. Like, I'm going to slap shit at this kicker. He misses again. But he's like, no, I'm going to fucking really slap shit. Yeah. He goes, my name Debo. Hold on. Wait a minute. You have the Bills beat the Colts 30-20. The Bills are 8-2. I ain't going to lie. I did not see this coming, honestly.
As much as the Bills had to rebuild, there's no, we didn't expect that.
Mm-mm.
I mean, we expect. I think I picked them to win the division.
Yeah,
but I did not expect them to be. I figured they would be like nip and tuck the entire time, but like a game or two above 500.
Could this be the year they just quietly just do their thing and dethrone the Chiefs?
Could be. I mean, this is a big game coming up against the Chiefs, so
we got half a season left, and that'd be like, if you're a Bills fan and that happens, that's chef's kiss for the hell the years been going with them.
If you're Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace Hardware, anywhere in the Buffalo area, stack up on tables. Because if that happens, you will sell out of every single table you can sell.
Even hometown stores like OJ's Kitchen.
Yes. Just up your stock of tables right now.
Seriously, go in order right now. Man, that'd be a great business to be in, right, in Buffalo. Shit.
Oh yeah.
You got the Patriots beat the Bears 19-3. Oh.
Is it too soon to say that maybe Caleb Williams is a bust?
We've been saying that.
True.
We have been pressed way before he even got picked.
Mm-hmm.
It just took time for him to figure him out, right? And
right.
So 120 yards, 16-30 passing.
Man. And it's not for lack of trying. It's like the Bears did what they thought was the best thing to do and put talent around him. And it hasn't bared fruit yet.
Got the offensive coordinator fired. The interaction with him on the sideline.
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to get fired.
Well, and then, Caleb doesn't do himself any favors. He's laying there on the field like.
Exactly. That's the Caleb Williams we know.
Like throwing a fit on the field, laying on the ground, sitting there just visibly pouting. Like,
Yep,
bro,
that's
you
Caleb
might
Williams.
be a leader. You might be a good leader. But that shit right there is what makes people go, no.
Yeah. Then we got the Chargers beat the Titans 27-17. Chargers 6-3.
Quiet 6-3. Very quiet 6-3.
Yeah. The Cardinals. The goddamn Cardinals.
Whew.
31-6. Whooped the hell out of New York Jets. Aaron Rodgers. Looking like the guy from down the street.
Yeah. Are we sure that wasn't Kurt Warner in a very small child's costume?
Seriously, man. Kyler Murray. He only had one touchdown, but he had 22 of 24, 266 yards.
I mean, that what's very underrated for Arizona is their running game.
Mm-hmm.
With James Conner, very underrated running back. Yeah, I mean, Arizona's due for those games where they'll pop up and they'll put it on somebody. They'll just, and they were like that with Kingsbury too, where they would just randomly pop up and drop 50 on somebody that
you're like,
is supposed to be really good, or they play San Francisco to the last second.
Then they get whooped the next week.
Yeah, exactly.
But Arizona quietly, they're 6-4 as well. So I think they're top of the division right now.
They are, yes. I think they have the half game, or I think it's either full or half game lead on San Francisco.
Then you have the Eagles defeat the Cowboys 34-6.
Oh boy.
I'll tell you what, man, that was one of the worst games I've ever seen.
That was the case of what can go wrong will go wrong.
Yeah. From literally all sides of the field of everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are we running screens? What are we doing?
I mean, it was bad. Like, it was, it just was bad. This is probably the worst Cooper Rush has ever played.
Yeah.
They put Trey Lance in, and Trey Lance was just as bad.
Oh, man. They put him for 2 plays, do a damn RPO package. Then he's doing this other I don't know, man. He's like, I didn't know I was going to be here. Like, shit.
Oh, I'm supposed to learn a playbook?
They give him the playbook. Here, what's this? Playbook. Oh. What do I do with it? Like, you have to go. Oh. Do I click A or X?
They were like, put your helmet on. He's like, why? You're going in. Where?
Do that Russell like in the interview. Like,
yeah.
And Mike McCarthy, he's like, man, how many games we got left? Because I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Like Mike is expecting to get fired too.
Yeah, he's fucking done. I'm just here, man. I'm just trying to wait this contract out.
Mm-hmm. And then it's just it's bad when freaking Michael Parsons.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, shut up.
What got me though, like, hell of a player. I understand he's a hell of a player. Great, whatever. But it's always I brought the energy today. I brought this back. I felt like, like, you didn't do shit, homie. Like, yeah, you got a couple of
you got like 2 sacks.
Yeah. But hold on. Like, no. Not just about you. Like, yeah, that's what I noticed with him, man. Like, I did this, I did that. Like, nah, man. And to me, honestly, like, if he doesn't come back, oh well. Like, we're gonna waste his talent anyway.
And it's funny. I heard a lot of people. I think it would. Of course, King of Bad Takes, Dan Orlovsky. Him Saturday, which I was a little surprised by Jeff Saturday saying this, and then I think there was one. I think even Green. No, I think Greeny was the only voice of reason. It was like, why would you resign him?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Hell no.
I think Greeny was. I think even Rex Ryan. No, I don't think Rex Ryan because Rex Ryan was pissed off at him, so I don't think he would resign.
Probably.
But I think
right now, damn it.
yeah, I think there was one other person on the panel that said, "Yeah, you resign him." But he was like the only one going, "Why? Why would you resign him? He clearly doesn't want to be there.
Right.
You know, doesn't get along with the staff. It's never good enough for him. You know, and he's just a constant distraction. So." And you're not winning Super Bowls. It's not like you're winning championships to where you can just put up with it.
No. And you got no one else around him that's going to, you look at the teams like San Francisco, right? You have Bosa, you have Greenlaw, you know what I mean? You have the guys at certain
Fred
levels. Fred Warner, right? Yeah, we can't forget Fred Warner. You got guys at certain levels that are, contributing team game, right?
Yes.
Versus, I'm doing this, I did that. Like everyone else needs to step up. Like no, man. Like, oh no. You have Overshown. I think Overshown's going to be a hell of a player. He's not going to be that Parsons level, but still.
I think Micah is very still immature.
He is.
I think he's very immature. Because it's not the first time he said something stupid, and it won't be the last time he says something stupid. It's like, bro, it's like when you play bad, you don't talk.
Yeah.
Like when your team gets blown out and you play good, you're wanting to talk. It's like, bro, read the room. Nobody wants to hear, oh, I played great today.
Yeah, exactly. And, hey, I'm all for players doing what they need to do, what they want to do. I'm not, and it goes for any sport right now. I don't think it's wise to have a player have a podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, especially specifically talking about themselves or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, they have a podcast talking about something totally different outside of football. It's different, but
kind of like the Kelsey, so they just sit there and fuck around.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Parsons was like, when he made that statement Sunday, he's like, tune into the show or whatever, and I'll explain what I meant. Like, no, man, like you just no.
Yeah, Draymond Green, prime example of that.
Yeah,
it's like, bro, find out why I punched that guy in the face. Why I stepped on his chest.
But I was, some people took me crazy when I said, don't re-sign Dak, don't re-sign Micah. Hell, at this point, I want to sign CD, blow it all up, start all over. But
and this is what I will say to other people, because I've seen, a lot of other idiotic Cowboy fans that are like, oh, we just need to cut Dak, start all over. It's like, well, it's too late for that.
Too damn late.
It's too late for that.
Yes.
It's like, in theory, yes, that sounds great. Let's go get a rookie quarterback. Right. But we're still going to eat, like $100 and something million of dead cap money each year for the next couple of years. It's like
3 years for sure.
It's like, that is the dumbest thing you can do. It's like, like
like I said last week, it sounded cold-blooded, but if they hadn't re-signed him yet and he got hurt, you'd be like, all right, well, we know what's going to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Good.
And especially if he was playing the way he played this year, he was not going to get he wasn't going to get a big contract.
Oh, no, hell no.
Maybe he gets franchise tagged, maybe not.
Yeah, easy to see.
But it's like money-wise, it doesn't work.
No.
And it's a lot of those fans that don't understand that situation. It's like, dude, you cut him, you set yourself back even further right now that you've re-signed him.
You're really behind.
Yeah. It's like, look at the Saints.
Yeah.
The Saints were, what was it, $200 million over the salary cap, or for like the next 4 or 5 years at one point, and they were like $20 to $60 million over every year. It's like, dude,
can't operate like that.
Like, that's why you're getting players with veteran minimums, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Rams; they went all in, right? Got the Super Bowl. Now they're just eat it all up.
Yeah.
You got the Lions Beat the Texans 26-23.
That was to quote the late Dennis Green, we let him off the hook.
Yeah. 5 interceptions thrown by Jared Goff.
That was the best our secondary in particular had looked. Jalen Petrie had a hell of a game, hell of a first half. Yeah, we let the Lions hang around, and the Lions just do what the Lions do. And they came back and they punched us in the mouth, and they stole our lunch money.
Yeah. Shutout in the second half. Lions are 8-1, Texans 6-4.
Yeah,
Lions, best team in the NFL right now. Not named the Chiefs.
They might even be better than Chiefs. I mean, the way they play right now, it's hard not to make that argument that they're not the best team in the league. They're certainly the best team in the NFC, but I would go as far as say they're the best team in the league right now.
Yeah.
Tape-wise. Paper-wise, obviously, it's the Chiefs.
Houston. They lost the last 2 games?
Lost 2 games, yes.
3 of the last 4.
Shutout in the second half, back-to-back week.
Yeah.
I think the only game we got blown out in that wasn't a close game was against the Vikings.
Yeah. That's at the beginning of the year, right? Towards the beginning.
Mm-hmm. And all of our wins have been really close wins. So it's encouraging. Yeah, we're not losing by a lot.
Yeah.
But it's also not comfortable.
Be 8-1 right now.
Yeah.
I mean, not 8-1, 9-1.
But to me, that's what I expect. That's what I expect of Houston. I expect us to be nip and tuck the entire way. That's how. Even when we were good with Deshaun for that brief amount of time, when we were good with Matt Schaub,
yeah,
it was like we're going to play nip and tuck the entire time. We're going to nickel and dime to our way to a win. Occasionally, we'll have that one in a blue moon blowout game where we just let off, 5 seasons worth of frustration on one poor team.
Yeah, the Jags.
Yes. Which more often than that, that's usually who it ends up being.
Oh, I know it's going to end up being.
I hope so.
Monday night game, Dolphins beat the Rams 23-15. It had to be the shittiest Monday night game.
That was, Tua in his Guardians helmet. Their non-Guardian helmet.
The Tua Guardian. Maui. Call the Guardian out of Maui.
No.
So we look at next week's games. So Fat Sam got it right tonight. He picked the Eagles. We both picked the Commanders. He got it right tonight. Man, we got some games coming up here. We got the Ravens and the Steelers. 12 p.m. game, man. I'm going with the Steelers.
I'm kind of shocked they didn't flex this into the Sunday night game. Or at least a 3:30 slot or something.
Something, yeah.
I'll take the Ravens.
You know, the Jags or the Lions. I'll take the Lions.
The Lions.
Rams and Patriots.
Reesh.
Oh, I'll take the Rams.
I'll take the Rams as well.
Oh, the Browns and the Saints.
Brutal. That is brutal.
Okay, so I was like, ooh, some games this week. Fuck it, I'm going with the Saints.
Give me Pastor Winston.
Oh yeah, his return to New Orleans.
Yeah, Pastor Winston with some crab legs.
Yeah, the Colts at the Jets. The Colts, I guess.
I'll
Yeah,
take
with
the
the
Colts as
Colts.
well.
The
Anthony
Vikings
Richardson returning to the lineup
Oh yeah, there you go. Maybe we'll go 350 yards.
on
He
like
ain't
4 passes.
Vikings and the Titans. With the Vikings.
Vikings. So surely Sam Darnold can't go 3 weeks in a row throwing 3 interceptions.
Yeah, I hope not. He can't. He'll do 2. Raiders at the Dolphins. Oh. Go with the Guardians. I mean the Dolphins.
I'll go with I'll go with Mr. CTE and Tua and the Dolphins.
Got the Packers at the Bears. We went with the Packers. Fuck the Bears.
Yeah, I'll go with the Packers.
You got the Falcons at the Broncos. Oh, ugh. Damn. Talking about must wins for both teams.
Mm-hmm. Where are they playing at?
At Denver.
At
305.
Denver.
We'll go with Denver.
Every time I pick the Broncos, it's not gone well for me. Give me old Kirko Chains.
The Seahawks at the 49ers. We'll go with the Niners.
I'll go with the Niners as well.
Like this game, like I said, that you talked about too, this could have been a Sunday night game. Got the Chiefs at the Bills. I'm gonna go with Buffalo.
To be the man, you got to beat the man. I'm sticking with the Chiefs until they lose.
And then you got the Bengals at the Chargers Sunday night. I'm gonna ride with the Chargers. Let's go Hardballs.
Yeah, I'll stick with the Hardballs as well. Mr. John, if you will, or Jim, if you will.
The Monday night got Houston at Dallas. This game was supposed to be, the game. I got Houston by 30.
I've got Houston by 6.
Oh man! All right, got the NCAA action coming up. Let's talk about surprises this week in the NCAA. Miami fucked around and found out. All these weeks they've been just, letting teams hang around and
They were like, we'll score.
yeah,
We can spot them. We'll score. We'll be all right.
Georgia Tech's like, nah, acknowledge us.
Yeah. They wore their Ula follows is what they wore.
Seriously, man. 28-23, Georgia Tech beat Miami in Atlanta. Haynes King, wasn't he a quarterback at Miami?
It
Right?
sounds familiar. Yeah, I think so.
He's like, all right, motherfuckers, I got one for you.
He just straight threw the one up in the air and was like, acknowledge me.
Yeah, with Georgia Tech, 28-23, Miami, man. They're 9-1, but it don't get worse though than the game last year. Who did they play when they did that stupid ass? Was it Georgia Tech?
When they ran the ball?
Yes.
Up with the other team had no timeouts?
Yeah.
Was it Georgia Tech? I think it might have been Georgia Tech.
I look this up now. I have to look this up now. I think it was.
If it wasn't Georgia Tech, it might have been like Virginia or something.
It was
like
Georgia Tech. Oh man, Georgia Tech just screwed them both times. Oh, this is great. Yeah, it was Georgia Tech. Holy shit.
Georgia Tech is Miami's kryptonite.
So next year they play each other again. I'm betting this game. Georgia Tech
Yes.
about 5. Holy shit. But yeah, Georgia Tech, man. Miami, still control their own destiny. Just win out, right? ACC
Right.
championship, win out, get that in. But yeah. Then you had Ole Miss.
Slap the dog shit out of
I can say, good fuck you. 28-10. All right, we gotta talk about Carson Beck now, man. Like, somebody feed him.
The dude, you know who he looks like? He looks like he was an extra in Breaking Bad in one of the crack houses. That's
He was. Like, dude, I'm like this guy. Like, if Stetson Bennett, right, and all the stuff we heard about him, like, not Stetson. Carson Beck, like,
yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah.
And so it's like, dude, did you like take you Shang Tsung and took all the good out of Stetson Benson and put all the bad to him? You know what I mean? Like, because this guy, man, is ass personified.
And to think he has all that NIL money for what?
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you were on the cover of College Football 25.
Yes. And you're putting up numbers like this, man. Like that shows you, though, like, to some players, man, they're like, oh, I'm good.
I would be shocked if he has more touchdowns than interceptions.
I don't know. He's just, if I'm Georgia, man, if I'm a Georgia fan, like a hardcore Georgia fan, like, I want to punch him.
Yeah. If I'm Goldberg, I'm jumping the barricade and spearing him on my own.
Right. Evander Holyfield knocking him out.
I'm running out there with a hammer.
Indiana beat Michigan 20-15. They're fucking 10-0. The Indiana Hoosiers. You're welcome. You're welcome, Indiana.
Bobby Knight's, he's looking down on everybody going.
Yeah, seriously, doing that. I am not ashamed of saying in the beginning of the year, oh shit, I forgot about Purdue and Indiana. Since I forgot about them, they're finishing last in the Big Ten. I do not feel ashamed. Like, this is great.
You know, yeah, they've got that big matchup coming up with Ohio State, but at the same time, it's like they're playing with house money at this point.
Yeah. They're
playing with house money.
And by the way this year's going, they're going to beat Ohio State and lose Purdue.
Is Declan McMahon still there?
I think so. Or did he transfer?
He might. I don't know if he transferred or his younger brother went to North Carolina. Because I know one of them ended up in North Carolina.
Let's see.
Says he's still listed on there. That was last year's roster.
I want to say he did go to North Carolina.
Huh. He's listed as from Brooklyn, New York. Let's see.
Put his ass in if he hadn't transferred.
Give him the ball, God damn it.
Let him run that ball.
Do it with some flair.
And then you have the Fighting Matt Campbell's lost their second straight game. Kansas beat Iowa State 45-36.
Says he entered the transfer portal. Doesn't say where he went. So who really knows where he went? Maybe he just decided, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go wait for Aunt Stephanie or Uncle H to give me a call.
Uncle 3, wherever he's going. Yeah, Iowa State lose the second straight game. Just why not, right?
Anything to fuck over the Big 12 is what Matt Campbell's going to do.
But the surprise of the week, Notre Dame blew out Florida State 52-3.
How's Mike Norvell not fired yet?
I know why now. He's not fired yet.
Why is that?
His fucking buyout.
Oh.
$62.3 million.
Woo! So more than Jimbo.
He literally just re-signed, I think, 2 years ago. Not even 2 years. I think after last year, he re-signed. Yeah, so he's good.
What was it? Jimbo was what, 80?
Yeah. So he's good.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm looking like I'm sweating on the sideline. I'm good. I ain't tripping.
He's pulling the flare. Fire me.
Yeah. Slapping his fire. Let's talk about Alabama whooping the shit out of SMU in Death Valley, 42-13.
Mm-hmm. At night, nonetheless.
At night, whores all out, everything. Nussmeier's ass.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Kelly, he wants to be like Brian Daboll right now.
Yeah. Brian Kelly is he's John Travolta. He's
and every time I love when they pan to him on the sideline when Nussmeier throws an interception. He's like, what is wrong with you, man? Like, couldn't happen to a better man.
Yeah.
Then you had I mean, I guess this is a big deal. I don't know. I guess it is. Virginia beat Pitt. That's an upset. So, are you Pitt fans? Sorry.
There you
go. Washington State 8-1. They won 49-28. Just throwing that out there.
Pac-2, man. Pac-2.
Just throwing that out there. And then you got BYU and Utah. BYU beat Utah 22-21 to go 9-0. Utah's AD's pissed. He's mad at the big Asian guy. Okay.
Is it me or does he always get those West Coast games?
I think it's like they my mind just went blank. They fucking they judge him. What? I'm not judging him.
Stereotyping him?
Stereotyping him. Yes, I don't know what my mind went blank. They stereotype his ass like, oh yeah, go do San Diego State and Arizona. Go do BYU Utah. Like we talked about. Yeah, you can have some calls that are like, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. And we talk about BYU, man. BYU stretch. Fucking face mask. Just stretching.
Yeah.
And then you let them back in the game. Like, no, you can't blame the refs after that. You let them back in the game.
And it's not like it was one-sided with the penalties either.
No. At all. That'd be different if the whole game was like that. Then yeah, of course you got something to stand on. But like I said, BYU didn't do anything in the first half.
BYU, if anything else, was penalized more than Utah was.
Yeah. Like I said, they stretch on the sideline.
Yeah.
Throw a flag.
He sneezed.
That's it. High five. Oh, sportsmanlike conduct. Mm-hmm. What? Like
taunting.
Yeah. The game just started. Yeah. 15-yard penalty. Mormon. And like, damn. Like, hold on. Yeah. I don't know. I think he's frustrated with his team, the way they performed this year.
Because especially since they were one of the favorites to win the Big 12.
And they were loud about it too.
Yeah.
They were pretty loud about it. So I think all that into just I could see where frustration that. But I mean, if that's something to do, trying to get your team riled up, I mean, it's not going to work.
No.
At all. I don't know.
Yeah.
See what we got this weekend.
I was going to say, speaking of trying to get fired, Billy Napier.
Yes, Billy Napier. Sorry, yes, Billy Napier. He was like, "Oh, y'all gonna keep me? Yeah, all right, cool. Watch this dud."
Yeah. I mean, Texas just kicked the dog shit out of Florida.
If you'd have told me like 10 years ago, hey, Florida's coming to Austin, whole shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is gonna be awesome. We need to check that out. Now it's like, Texas gonna beat the shit out of Florida.
I want to say that I think they were like at 28.5 or 31.5 points was what Texas was favored by.
Yeah, it was something.
I was the one that said I was gonna say take the under. Like if it was 21.5, I was gonna say take the under.
Yeah, it was something crazy.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, damn, that's crazy to see Florida.
Yeah. Billy Napier, just fire me. I dare you. Fire me.
This is what's going to happen. It's like he's going to lose to Florida State at the end of the year. And the 80s going to be like, psych.
Yeah.
But Texas, I mean, doing what they're supposed to be doing, though. You know, you got a team like Florida who's just, they're not bad. They're not terrible. I mean, they're just not where they're supposed to be. To be, you know. So they did their job and, you know, handled them.
Yes.
But you look, you know, as I'm saying about Florida not being where they're supposed to be, I mean, you credit that to Steve Spurrier and all the great teams he had. You had Urban Meyer, the great teams that he had, right? And it's like you hit those two coaches, you're like, man, we're on this high. Then you get who came right before Urban? Was Ron Zook?
Yeah, it was a.
And so you got him, you have Muschamp. Yeah, what was his name? Greg? What's it? What was his name? Not McElroy. He came from Alabama. He was like the offensive coordinator at Alabama. I feel like it was McElvain, Jim McElvain, right? Is it McElvain?
I think so, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his ass. And then so, again, yeah, man, nobody since. You can't relive those early days of the 90s anymore, the Aaron Hernandez days.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I don't know.
What they need is a 7th floor crew. That's what they need, like Miami.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they need. Mark Urban at. Oh, you know, they got their own. They got fucking Percy Harvin. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at next week's games. You got Ohio State, Northwestern. Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
Texas, Arkansas. How you feel about this game?
I feel it's a trap game. I feel like it's a trap game.
Close.
Yes. Arkansas, for whatever reason, is one of those teams that even when we were great, played us tight. So,
Arkansas beat Texas one year?
Yeah.
Right.
I want to say, what was that? I want to say it was Ash's last year as a full-time starter.
Yeah, probably, 12 years ago, maybe, around there?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. They got Utah at Colorado.
Colorado,
that one. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I don't give a damn about these other games. Besides Tennessee at Georgia. There's another one right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Tennessee, man.
Yeah, I feel that what's his face right now?
Beck?
No, Coach. Goddamn it, Josh Heupel.
Yeah.
I feel right now he's more locked in than Kirby Smart, who at this point is just trying to get his team. He's trying to reel his team back in.
Yeah.
And I feel like Josh Heupel he has the vision of, okay, they're on the ropes. Just keep punching.
Yep. We know how to beat them.
Yeah.
That'll be a huge win for Tennessee.
Yes.
Huge win. I mean, you might see the battle of the UTs in the SEC championship.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be. Baylor's got West Virginia this Saturday. 0-6 in Morgantown. So
at least it's not at night.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter, like, you know, it doesn't matter what team's going there. You had the whole Bryce Petty teams going there to lose. And that was a whole day game as well. So then you had the classic stupid ass Geno Smith and Nick Florence battle back in the day.
That was
like
good game.
70 to something. So I'm gonna pick Baylor though, just because I think they're really like just going this way right now.
Yeah.
So, TCU game kind of made me feel good.
Not so fast, my friend. I will stick with history.
Hope history's wrong. Before we head out, we're gonna look at these rankings for this week's college football playoff. As we said, these matter, but they don't matter right now. Obviously, that last 2 weeks where you're like, okay, the championship week comes up. But you got Oregon number 1, you got Ohio State number 2, Texas number 3, Penn State number 4. That's the funny one that sticks to me.
Yeah.
And then you got Indiana number 5. This is not basketball, it's football. Got Tennessee 6, got BYU 7, Notre Dame 8, Alabama 9, Ole Miss 10, Georgia 11, you got Miami 12, and then you got the first 2 that are out. It's Boise State at 13 and SMU at 14.
But that's not the actual playoff.
Right.
That's just the AP poll.
Yeah.
So when you look at the playoff ranking, it's a little different. No, where's it?
Yeah, I read the AP poll. My bad.
Where is the damn? No, yeah, they have the rankings wrong. They don't have the bracket.
They just have the rankings.
They just have the rankings, but it's not the actual bracket tour because.
So here's the bracket right here. So the bracket has Boise State in as the 12th and Ohio State in the 5th slot.
Yes.
And then you got Notre Dame at 9, Tennessee at 8, Ole Miss at 11, Penn State at 6, and then Alabama at 10, Indiana at 7. Then you got the 4 byes. You got Oregon number 1, you got Texas number 2, BYU number 3, and Miami number 4. I think that's where a lot of confusion for a lot of these fans get.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
It's like, how are you still at 4 Miami when you lost?
Yeah. But they're ahead in the ACC right now.
So. The ACC, and they're the at-large bid. So it's like now if Florida or if Miami and SMU both fucked around and lost again, they may not be guaranteed that bye.
No, at all. Yeah, they both lose, and you got Clemson to win out. And if Clemson wins the ACC, they're not going to get a bye week.
No,
because that loss to Georgia is looking not as well anymore.
No, not at all.
It's going to be an interesting setup, man. To see like if you had a Boise State and Ohio State go at first round, that'd be interesting to see.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Or especially like we keep saying, if Army finds a way to sneak.
Can you? Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? They had that one drive for like 13 minutes.
I think that was 2 weeks ago. I think.
So can you imagine friggin' Army going up against Tennessee, who runs a high-power offense,
and just keeps them off the field?
We're good.
They got that Herman Boone offense,
Yeah.
They'll run 6 plays like Novocaine, works every time.
As much as I would love to see BYU like get into the playoff representing the Big 12, there's more money in Colorado. Baby.
Yes.
My God, can you imagine Colorado versus Miami? Like, shit. Or first round, but the second round, you got Colorado against Alabama. Like, man.
It'd be nuts. Or do you want even better? Colorado at Texas.
Oh, yeah. There's so much you can do.
Like the only one of those I don't think would be a draw would be Colorado at Oregon, because we've seen how that goes.
Colorado at Boise State. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, you do that. Oh my gosh. Colorado, Notre Dame. Yeah. Oh, that'll be great.
Yeah. Be what was it? Cordell Stewart and going back to Cordell Stewart and who's the Irish quarterback in Rick Meyer. That's who I was thinking of.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I'm pushing for Colorado to make the playoff, man. Yeah, that's money.
If they win out, they're going to get in.
Yeah, they're going to be in.
Yeah,
they're going to get a bye.
Yeah, if they win out, they're going to get in. Like it just win out, get to the championship game, win that, then yeah, you're obviously in. You're getting your bye.
And I wouldn't want to play them.
No. Honestly, I wouldn't want to play them if they didn't get a bye.
Yeah.
And if they got a game at home, I would not want to play them there.
Heck no. Yeah, you throw Indiana at Colorado. Ooh. Yeah, so that's college football rankings. Appreciate y'all joining us. If you did, you didn't, you missed out.
Shout out to the YouTube community tonight.
Yeah,
we had more views on YouTube than we've had in quite a while.
Oh yeah,
I mean, for the live stream. At one point, we had as many as 3.
Let's go.
I think for the total stream between YouTube and Facebook, I think we had a total at one point at 6 or 7.
Hey, that's more than the 2.5 I always talk about. So appreciate y'all. Hell, y'all showing out.
Yeah. Thank you guys for using multiple devices.
Yeah. It was Fat Sam.
He's got his phone. He's got Josh's phone. He's got Miranda's phone.
The tablet. Yeah, appreciate y'all joining us. Like I said, we're on Facebook, In Your House Sports. Go like, share the page, share this video, YouTube, In Your House Sports. Same thing. Go like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. X, Twitter, In Your House Sports.
Instagram, TikTok, MySpace, Zynga, Vine, yeah, Tout,
AOL chat, all that good stuff.
AIM, Instant Messenger.
Like I said, we'll be back. We'll be in Rogue Media next week, so we'll have another video posted next week from Rogue Media. And then, man, we're hitting up Thanksgiving time coming up.
Woo. Cue the music. Got beans, greens, tomatoes.
Let's go. For Manny V.
Your boy Vasos.
Peace out.
Peace.